Hello ladies and gents, welcome to another repair video. Before we get started with this video, I do want to say that this was recorded live while I was live streaming on YouTube. So there might be a few sketchy parts where I'm responding to chat. I haven't actually edited the video yet, so there might be a few sketchy parts which I can't edit out because I'm showing something important, but at the same time I'm kind of multitasking and talking to chat. So I promise I'm not crazy. Well, I am maybe a little bit. But basically, I was probably responding to chat if it looks like I'm talking to myself. So, with that being said, this is a PlayStation 5 which has a blue light of death. And the reason that this is an interesting case is because there's a few little differences compared to the PS4 in what can cause a blue light of death. So I think you'll find this video really interesting. It might help you, and it might help you to figure out what's wrong with your console if that's what you're looking for. I can't say it's going to be the case for every single blue light of death, but you know, it might be the case for you. If you do find this video useful, then be sure to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. And if you appreciate the type of research that I'm doing into trying to figure out these issues on the PlayStation 5, then by all means you can help me by supporting me on the channel. There's a channel join button down below the video where you can become a channel member. It's like a monthly subscription where you get early access to videos and things like that. And also you can become a Patreon sponsor as well using the link in the video description. There's some donation links in the video description as well, so there's a PayPal link and there's also a Square checkout link where you can send a direct donation. And also you can head over to Twitch if you want to do it for free. If you want to support me but you don't want to spend money, then you can head over to Twitch. And if you look in the video description, you'll see a link to my Twitch channel where I do also stream as well. But basically, if you link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, then you can become a Twitch Prime subscriber, which is absolutely free for you to do as long as you've already got Amazon Prime. But it does help out the channel. It gives me around about $2.50 for everyone that does it. And, you know, it really does make a difference. It helps me to buy new tools, new equipment, new camera equipment and things like that. So I do really, really appreciate it. But with that being said, we are going to get into the video, but I do want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor for this video, PCBWay.com. PCBWay is the all-in-one solution for custom printed circuit boards, flexible printed circuit boards, advanced printed circuit boards, and even CNC and 3D printing. To get started, simply head over to PCBWay.com, click on Instant Quote, and submit your PCB details. Click on Save to Cart, and then we can upload a Gerber file. Click Submit Order now, and your next project is then sent for review. PCBWay also offer a shared project page where you can share your projects or find something to create. Simply head over to the link in the video description to learn more or to start your next project. Now back to the video. Okay, is this the same symptoms as the two that I worked on a couple of weeks ago just before Christmas? So beep once. I don't know how to check the syscon, mate. Beep once and then nothing. Is it going to beep again in a minute? So we get one single beep and then nothing. The SSD is married to the board, mate, yes. So I'm going to keep pressing this for a minute just to see if it gives me any more beeps. I don't think he's going to beep again. Alright, fine. So, let's see what we can do. Come on. Hate them things. Right. Here we go. Right, do we have a short on the south bridge? On the south bridge. Right, okay. No short. Interesting. Looks like we've got a short on the south bridge. I don't think... Oh, hang on, that diode's... Yeah, never mind about that, forget that. I don't know if that's meant to be shorted. Let me check on that other board, on that other customer's console. Right, so I don't think we've got a short on the south bridge then. Seems fine. Ha 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 ha. F7002 is short to ground. F7002 is short to ground, short to ground, short to ground. F7002 is short to ground all day long. This has got the same issue as the rest, as the rest, as the rest. This has got the same issue as the rest. Let's get it fixed. Right, so I'm expecting to have no 3.3 volt on that coil there. Let's find out. Do 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 do. Let's fix another PS5. Do do do. The voltage modes. On the fuse we have 5 volts. So we've got 5 volts coming in. We've got 3.3 volts. Interesting, we've got 3.3 volts. Interesting. Hang on a minute. Nothing plugged into that. Alright, power's just dropped out. Let me just check again. It's showing up as short. $15 apparently. $14.8. False positive. I don't think it is. Don't think it is a false positive, mate, to be honest. Shouldn't be showing up as 15 ohms, I can tell you that much for free. Yeah, less than 12 months and they're already dying. Well, they're not. This one's actually just outside the warranty again, as they all are lately. As soon as they come out the warranty, within a month, they're dead. Alright, let's just break that seal. There we go. Right, now we've definitely got no excess power going through it. And it's still showing up as short. Okay. I'm going to remove that chip and just see if it gets rid of the short. That is not a false positive. So I've got my hot air set at 440 degrees Celsius at 40% airflow. I'll tell you something though. These boards definitely like to take some heat. Finally. Let's have a look. See if that short disappears. On the 5 volt side. No. Alright, so here's the question then. What's causing that short? Because that should not be short. So let's just have a look. I'm going to remove the fuse on one side. I don't think that chip is bad. I'm going to leave it off for now. I'm going to remove this fuse on one side. Alright, that fuse has got pretty hot, look at that. The fuse is actually coming apart. That fuse is going to have to be changed. Something's got really hot around here. So that fuse is naff, it's going to have to be changed. I believe it's the same fuse as the PS4 disk drives. So yeah, that fuse is screwed. Check that out. Look at that. The fuse has basically just destroyed itself. That's got some serious heat in it. Silver Shadow, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, that's had some serious heat. Right, so where's this short? So the reason I removed the fuse, I believe that the short is this side somewhere. But the reason I removed that fuse is because it's going to tell me whether the fuse is on the short is on the other side or this side. And yep. So I'm connected to ground there, and I've got no short on that now. I've removed the fuse. So the short is on this side. So if I probe that is shorted to ground on that side. So that's the reason I removed that. Now the problem here is the fact that we've had a short on that line. So when I do locate this short, when I do track down this short on the other side of the board, because the only place this short can be is on the other side of the board. Well, I mean, it could come back through to this side of the board somewhere, but it goes through the board. This is the 5-volt input side. So basically, because we've had a short and the fuse hasn't blown, that's caused more stress on this chip. So if I do manage to figure out the short and remove the short, I'm still going to have to remove this chip anyway, because it's caused too much stress on the chip, and the chip is likely to fail in a couple of weeks' time, or even minutes. It could fail the second to try to turn it on. That's the problem. So obviously being shorted to ground is going to cause excess stress. So chances are I'm going to be changing that chip anyway. It's either this pad here or this pad here. I don't think it's this one because, well, I don't need to scratch that actually because that's exposed there. I don't think it's that one because I'm not seeing a short. I think this pad here is where that goes to, but the problem with that is finding it. Yeah, so that's shorted to ground. So here's what I'm going to have to do now. I am going to have to inject voltage into this, which is going to suck, but it is what it is, I guess. But I'm going to have to inject voltage into it just to try and find the short. So I'm going to solder a wire to the input side of that fuse, and I'm going to inject some voltage into that. Right, that should do it. Doesn't look great, but you know. So I'm going to drop this down to, well, I'm going to start off at 1 volt. Right, so I've got it set at 1 volt to start with. And we're drawing 0.06 amps. That's nowhere near enough to show me where the short is. We're drawing 60 milliamps, 50 milliamps even. Well, between 50 and 60. It's nowhere near going to be enough to show me where the short is. But I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to focus around this area. And I'm going to increase the voltage. Right, I'm drawing 100 milliamps now. Well, 90 milliamps at 1.7 volts. I'm up to 2 volts. I'm still drawing nowhere near enough. 300 milliamps at 3 volts. At 4 volts, sorry. It's a 5 volt line. Yeah, it looks like it's currently limiting itself at 290 milliamps. What is that? Is that just where I'm probing, or no, it's not. It's getting warm around here. Feels like it's getting warm around here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's getting warm on that little regulator there, or that little transistor, whatever it is. There we go. Alright, so here is where I've detected it getting warm on the thermal cam. And the exact IC which I've detected it getting warm is this one, and there is a 5-volt line running through here. So what I can do now to isolate it, just to make sure that is the right place, I'm going to isolate that by dropping a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on top of it. And as you can see, it is not allowing me to put isopropyl alcohol on that transistor. That transistor is getting pretty dang warm. Check that out. And that's only at 400 milliamps. That specific transistor there, or voltage reg, whatever the hell it is a 5-volt reg. And that is what's getting hot. There you go. I'm going to take the power out now. Remove that. So I'll get rid of that jumper wire, or rather my injection wire from there. I'm going to remove this component here. And get rid of this. That could very well be something to do with HDMI. It's close enough. Mr. Regulator, Mr. Regulator, Mr. Regulator, Regulator, Regulator. These boards take way too much heat. So see you later. Come on, Mr. Regulator. Ah, you motherfucker. Just knocked the resistor. There you go. Alright. Let's see if we clear the short, shall we? Back over here we go. Unprobe on ground. Short gone. Short gone. Bye, Felicia. Mr. Short, get off from my property. Okay. Short gone. I am happy with that. Let's just touch this up in a way that it never intended to be touched up, and get it ready for a new regulator, or whatever the hell it is. Maybe someone can tell me what it is so I can buy some. I'm going to have to take it off a donor board. I don't have a clue what it is. Just because I knocked this out of the way, let's just touch up them joints, and then when I use some hot air in a minute, it'll float itself down nicely. There you go. Don't be mean. Share the stream. We're making history, boys. Well, we would be if I didn't sit there trying to use heat. That was actually cooling down. There we go. Yeah. Back over to this side. Beep, 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 beep. Component located. No short. Whoops, you can't even see. Ha. Alright, well. There you go. No short. Never had marbles to start with. You're damn right, mate. Right. Talking to 400 people, if you enjoy these discoveries that I'm trying to figure out for people on streams and in videos, and you want to support me, if you've got an Amazon Prime account and you've got a Twitch account, if you link your Amazon Prime to Twitch, you can support me for free. It won't cost you anything apart from a couple of minutes of your time. Even if it's just a one-time dealio where you just support me once and then that's it. Yeah, I would appreciate it. Right, so we've got ourselves a fuse here. Never use a second-hand fuse if you can help it. And never bridge a fuse as well. No. No, you are going to live on a PS5. Mr. Fuse, you are going to live on a PS5. I don't care if you don't want to. He's fucked off. He's run away. No. He's gone. Thank you, JEA. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I guess he weren't living on a PS5. These fuses only ever fail on stuff that make you think that they work for months and months until it comes to updating the console. Anything critical like power, do you think it'll actually blow? No. Right. We've got no short to ground, cool. Yep, okay, that works. Fine. I am now going to grab, if I can find them, a brand new chip. It's too much solder on it, that's what it is. Right, I think that solder's pushed itself out enough for it to actually sit flat now. I'll press down on that, push out as much solder as I can. I know it's not perfectly level, I just want to get rid of some of this excess solder. These chips are not great in terms of what I would assume is oxidation on the chip. So I'm just going to get rid of this excess solder and then I can hopefully line it up. Abort. How many degrees? 440 at 40% airflow. Right, that seems to be a bit more even. Probably should have tinned the chip first, just to get rid of any oxidation. It's fine. There we go. clean that up. That should be good. So earlier on we were getting absolutely no power at all. It was beeping once and wouldn't turn on. Is it going to work? What do you all think? Yes! Oh no, 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 you motherfucker. No. Oh, you son of a bitch. I celebrated too early. It's a 2-second beep on then off. Premature story of my life. It's turning on, we've got somewhere with this. Alright. Let me just check some voltages here. Could them chips be the wrong chips? They're correct according to iFixit. Five volts. 5 volts. 3.3. It's a correct chip. It's the correct chip. Look too far right. No, it's generating the right voltages, mate. It's generating 5 volts and 3.3. Oh, you son of a bitch. Should get 5 volts on there. Yep, we do. So now it's got the same issue that the other one had. Right, what happens when I try and turn it on in terms of thermals? Absolutely nothing. Stone dead nothing. So something else is going on here. I don't think it's a south bridge. It's got to be something related to this this area here. But the question is what? Let's just see. So we've got another chip here. I mean, could it have put stress on that other chip as well, this side? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Personally, I've got a feeling this is HDMI related, to be honest with you. Like, I know it seems stupid, but if you think about it, like, the original fault was here, right? The original fault was here, and if you flip the board around, that leads to around here, right? So, if it leads to around here, then, I mean, realistically, it could be something here, but that is incredibly close to the HDMI area, so the HDMI circuit. Let's just see if I can find any shorts around here. Anything that looks a little bit suspicious. We are making progress on this though. We've got a short here. Is that normal? Let's have a look on the donor board. Is it a strange one? Or is it normal? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And look, one probe on ground. Not normal. Not normal. Not normal. It's not normal. We have a short here, what is not meant to be here. So here is the question. Where is the short? Is it the chip? Is it the cap? Is it something else? Let's just check the other side and just see if we've got a short on the other side where that transistor was again. So here's where the original short was, ignoring the fact that we've got random brush hairs everywhere. I haven't cleaned the board fully yet. Let's just see if we've got a short on this No, we do not. So it is definitely not. It is definitely not the same fault. So what's interesting here is the fact that we've got a short here. In fact, another interesting thing is now we do have that same issue as we have on that other board. So could we have found another common failure point? Let's just remove that chip. I think I should increase the heat to 480. These boards are way too thick. I'm going to go full whack on this heat. Oh, what the hell? I think I just slipped at the wrong time. Oops. Alright, well, now like an idiot I'm not going to know what was causing the short, if the short's gone now. That weren't meant to happen. Feeling your stress, have a coffee. Thank you, Hulk. I appreciate the donation, mate. Thank you, buddy. The short is not gone. Alright. I'll tell you what I could do. I could inject voltage into that. There is a possibility. Flip yourself over, thank you. Flip yourself over and try again. Flip yourself over and try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, flip yourself over and try again. Dance, bitch. By the way, I will just say, I am under no illusion that I can't sing. Trust me. I am under no illusions. I'm just messing around. I need to figure out where it is, where it goes to after that. So bear with me a second. Right, it goes back through here somewhere. It goes back to this side somewhere. So there's a short on one of these regulators here somewhere, or one of these caps here somewhere. Inject paper and try again. Yep. Oh, I know you're trolling, mate. Don't worry. I'll just ignore you. Alright, we've got a short somewhere and I don't know where. It's somewhere around here. Right, there's a short there. There's also a short there. I think that's the encoder. Thank you, Jordan. I think that's the encoder. Look where it is. Think about this. I think we might have just come across the first shorted encoder. Think about this. We've got the short here, right? It's all around here, and one of the components that's shorted is this diode here. So we've got a short on these diodes here. So if I pop one probe on ground and the other probe on the diode, that's short on that diode. It's also shorted all around here. Actually, it could be that transistor. That's a ground. It could be this transistor here, so this little 5 volt, whatever it is, this little regulator here. It could very well be that. I mean, I believe that is where 3.3 volts is sent to, I think. I don't know. But I'm thinking it possibly could be there, so I'm thinking just remove that. And if it's not that, then I can just inject voltage. But, I mean, I don't really want to inject voltage if I don't have to. But I believe this little transistor thing here, or regulator, whatever it is, I don't know. But whatever it is, I believe that it's where the 3.3 volt line runs to. And that would kind of make sense as well, right? Because the regulator, which I've originally found the short on, or the buck converter, whatever it is, that IC that I first found the short on, where that fuse was, handles 5 volt to 3.3 volt. So it takes 5 volt in, puts 3.3 volt out. This one here is the one that I've already replaced to get rid of the short. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that, mate. This one is what I use to replace to get rid of the short. That is a 5 volt line, and then I believe this is a 3.3 volt line. So if it puts stress on it, then it could have shorted out as soon as it turned back on. Possible. That's my theory. No, I'm not going to inject voltage if I don't have to, mate. I would rather try and do it without, because I don't want to risk damaging any more components. Alright, so there's that component removed. Whatever the hell it is. Some sort of transistor or regulator. No, it's still shorted. I believe I can fly. Oh, I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. The code that fixed my PS5 for me. Oh, I believe I can soar. Throw my PS5 right out the door. Ah dear. If you see you replace causing it. No. It's shorted on this one now, not this one. I've got a feeling... the encoder's to blame. Why am I putting my hot air on? I don't want to put my hot air on. I want to test some components around this HDMI encoder. I've got a feeling it's all leading up to this being bad. Okay, right. Well, this is all reading as short, and it shouldn't be. As far as I know, it shouldn't be. Yeah, that entire thing is reading short, and it shouldn't be. You're actually not a bad singer. Oh, I can't sing, mate. I know I can't sing. Okay, the output side of the encoder is not reading short, though. But all of this around the bottom is... One word was in tune. Oh, no, I can't sing, don't worry. Yeah, it does look darker on the rear under encoder. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I've used a little bit of hot air there as well. I think it could be the encoder. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove the encoder. I am going to inject a couple of volts, and the reason for that is because I want to find out if that gets hot on that encoder. I want to see if it gets hot on there. Oh, that's going to get hot. Oh, that's going to get hot indeed. Something's going to get hot. It's drawing an amp. Yep. Thank you, Ian. Yep. 1 volt and that's getting warm. That is definitely getting warm, to say the least. I'll drop some IPA on there. And then, just bear with me a sec. We get this lit up properly. There you go. Okay, you ready? 1 volt. Yeah. Definitely getting warm there. Definitely getting warm. Let's increase. Let's just go 2 volts. Damn it. You're getting warm, alright. Alright. Let's remove the encoder. Well, this is now a very expensive repair for this customer. Assuming I get this working, it's a pretty expensive repair for the customer. Short gone. Short gone. Oh fuck. I slipped. We've got a ground point. Short gone. Short is also gone on these caps as well. So this was shorted all around here. Yeah, short gone. On all of them, every line. That's my donor chip right there. It don't take long for them to cool down, mate, that's the problem. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Come on, sit flat. Oh, no, that's not level. I just want to get rid of this little bit of excess solder before I carry on. Could just tidy up a little bit on the desk. Nah. We don't tidy up around here. Right. Now I'll straighten it out. Surface tension is not working for me. Ow. Oh, you son of a... Damn it, this chip just does not want to sit flat at all. Does not want to sit flat at all. I've just decided these chips are a bitch to solder. Right, is surface tension going to work this time? I think so. These boards don't sit flat as well, that's the problem. Just hope I didn't toast the chip with the heat. So here's the problem as well, is we don't know what kind of heat these can take. Alright, that is aligned absolutely perfectly, judging by how them edges have soldered. Alright, now that's cooled down a bit, I can clean her up. Yeah, I'll be checking for shorts, mate, don't worry. I'm going to put that, what do you call it, on as well. I'm going to put that component on as well, that cap on as well. Probably lost it now though, probably gone with the wind. There you go. Oh dear, job done. Please work. Let's fucking go, it's staying on. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, let's go. White light, baby. That's how we roll on this stream. Alright, is it going to detect a HDMI? It does. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! It works. Thank you, James. Thank you, mate. Let's go, man. Wow. We had a shorted 5-volt reg, a blown fuse, and a bad encoder. That was one hell of a surge. If it's working, then you gotta put a clamp on it. If it's working, then you gotta put a clamp on it. If it's working, then we gotta put a clamp on it. Whoa ho ho. Whoa ho 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 ho. Let's go. That's how we roll. Boom. That's how we get down with it. We've just done the first ever PS5 HDMI encoder. First ever HDMI encoder on a PS5. Boom. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. It's losing connection because I've got no Wi-Fi antennas connected, but 3840 2160 60 Hertz. HDCP is enabled, so it's not going to work on the capture card, but that's fine. You guys can see it working here, so I'm happy. Wow. Just wow. It's working. Perfect. Oh man. That was a tough one. I'm not even joking, that was a tough one. But we're fixing all the PS5s around here. Hell yeah. I do need to give this a full test, but I think this is going to be fine. Nate, thank you for the resub, mate. And shuts off. Nah, it's working fine. Mechanic, I've never tried it, mate, unfortunately. Thank you, Console Genius, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Coder's Workshop wins again. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oosh. Likely going to be plug the fan in. Nah, fuck it. We don't need no fan. We're cool enough. You know what I mean? That was at least a $50 job. Yeah, a lot more than $50. Probably about 100, 120, 130. I don't know. I need to work it out. It's over £100. I know it's going to be over £100 because you can't get the encoders. Those encoders, you've got to buy donor boards just to get it. Controllers, the new heatsink. Yeah, because the controllers are cool. That's why. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Right, ladies and gents, I am out of here. So, yeah, I don't know what could have caused that. Likely some sort of a power surge down the HDMI port, maybe. I don't know, but I am out of here. Yeah, just to reiterate then, apparently the encoder on these causes a beep on, beep off. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really apart from that. Yeah, thank you all. There's literally 400 people just watch that live. So if you're watching this video after the fact, this is obviously going to make a video, it's got to. £130 split 400 ways. I like it. But yeah, another problem solved, another cause and solution, I guess, because this is obviously going to be the first of its kind. Yeah, if before you leave, if you want to support me, if you want to support the stuff that I do here, I mean, I do work hard to try and find these issues. And there's a Patreon link in the video description, donation link in the video description. There's a join button below the video, so you can become a channel member. Or if you want to do it for free, then there's a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thecoder2015. Link your Amazon Prime account, and you can become a Twitch Prime subscriber. And yeah, and there you go. And it supports me, helps me to keep on spending a lot of time on these, because I wouldn't spend this much time if I wasn't doing videos for it. So yeah, I do spend a lot of time on these to try and figure out the issues to try and help everyone else. Yeah, I hope it does help someone. Maybe someone's got one on the desk right now that they've got the same issue and they can't figure it out. Hopefully this might help. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I guess I'll see you all in the next stream sometime next week. So yeah, have a good night everyone. Good afternoon if you're somewhere else in the world. I'm going to go and eat, and then I'm going to go and sleep. So see you later.